Hey guys, what's up? MadSeason here, back with another gold guide for you. With the upcoming release of Demon Hunters come many new ways to make gold, so I thought I'd start up a new series about lucrative one-time per character things you can do to earn some easy gold. Demon Hunters, as you may know, are level 100 by the time they finish their 1-hour intro quest, so they have a lot of potential to do stuff like this. Death Knights are also capable of this, but to a lesser extent because they're only level 58 by the time they finish their intro quest. So in this video, we're going to talk about the mechanical chicken. Some of you know about this already, I'm sure. This pet is a reward for doing a few escort quests in the old world Azeroth. This is a once per character quest which makes it pretty valuable, and a lot of people don't know about it, which also helps. The low end for this is around 10,000 gold and the high end is around 30,000 depending on what server you're on. So let's call it an average of 20,000. So this is a great way to make some gold if you're like me and you have a lot of alts, or you're willing to make a bunch of Demon Hunters or Death Knights solely for the purpose of making gold. As I mentioned, we'll be doing a few escort quests. We'll need to visit 3 zones, Fairless and Tannerus, which are located in Kalimdor, and the Hinterlands, which is in the Eastern Kingdoms. The process is pretty straightforward. Basically, for all 3 of these zones, we need to loot a quest starter and then escort a mechanical chicken a short ways. Before you start though, make sure you run the following script to see if you've already completed any of these quests. Once you do so, you'll get some dialogue in your chat box telling you your status. This is important because I've seen stories of people farming for hours for these quest starters only to realize that they already completed it, so I definitely recommend checking it before heading out. And if you have any of these steps completed already, that's a good thing because you get to skip some of this. Anyways, let's start with Fairless. For this one, stop on over the coordinates 54-56 to find a Yeti cave. Kill the Yetis wandering about to loot the quest starter. It doesn't take long, it only took me around 10 kills. Once you loot it and start the quest, turn it in to the downed chicken close by. And from there, it's a short 2-minute escort to complete step 1 of 3. Next stop is Tannerus, which is just a short way southeast. For this one, we're going to be farming the Zul'Farrak instance, which is located at coordinates 40-21. What you want to do here is follow this route, grabbing every troll you can along the way. Once you reach this room, AoE down the scarabs in the troll army that followed you, and you should get it pretty quickly. If you don't, just head out and reset the instance. This one shouldn't take you too long, it only took me 2 clears. Once you do loot the quest starter, head on over to the downed chicken located in the southeastern area of the zone. Once you do so, escort it a short ways to complete step 2 of 3. And for our last stop, we have the Hinterlands, which is located on the Eastern Kingdoms continent. This one is the roughest out of the 3. The actual quest starter drop can be pretty rare. There are a few preferred spots for this one: Skulk Rock, Jintha Alor, Shoalwatha, and the Mangy Silvermaid's located southeast of Airy Peak. I personally got mine at Skulk Rock after around 20 minutes of farming. This spot has a decent density of enemies and the respawn rate is pretty good. You have an outside area with a bunch of oozes and you also have a cave, so you can just cycle between them and you'll always have something to kill unless there are other people questing there. The specific mob that dropped it for me was a Jade Ooze. So once you do loot it, just like with the other 2, turn it into the downed chicken. This one is located at coordinates 49-38. And once you find it, escort it a short ways and that's all 3 stages completed. You should now have 3 turn-ins to an NPC named Oglethorpe Obnauticus in Booty Bay, which is located on the southern tip of the Eastern Kingdoms. Turn in all 3 quests to finally get your mechanical chicken pet. It depends on your luck, but overall this whole process should take you about an hour to complete. And like I mentioned earlier, it sells for 10 to 30,000 gold, so it's not too bad. Make sure to not learn it when you get it because it's not cageable. The pet itself isn't soulbound, but if you use it, you're stuck with it, which is one of the reasons why it's so valuable because people don't know that. Now would be a good time to sell it because with the recent patch, the pet market has been sort of revitalized. I think it still may take a while to sell though, so definitely don't take this as an instant 10 or 20,000 gold by any means. The pet market can be pretty slow moving sometimes, so that's just something to keep in mind. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, I plan on making this a whole series. I want to get a bunch of really good once per character methods covered, so check the description for a link to a playlist. At the time this video was made, this is the only video in the series, but I'll be adding more as time progresses. I think if we can get maybe around 50 to 100,000 gold per character doing a variety of one-time things, it may be worth it to just make a Demon Hunter, knock all of them out, and then remake it. I think it has a lot of potential, so it's something I want to explore further. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know and I'll give it a look. Anyways, I hope you found this video helpful. Give it a like if you liked it, and if you really liked it, let me know in the comments and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, good luck, and peace.